Good morning! Well, afternoon technically. It is. I haven't got a watch on. Where is my watch? I have no idea. It's over here. I still have no idea what time it is. It's 1 in the afternoon. I may have slept 11 hours. But we are in Vietnam, and welcome to the first vlog in Vietnam. Yes, 2 days worth of travelling. Long hours on planes. Flying around with Qatar and with Vietnam Airlines, layovers in between. It's been very, very exhausting, and I needed that 11-hour sleep. And I slept like a log by the looks of it as well. I don't think I woke up once. And looking at my watch, it said that I had quite a lengthy deep sleep, which is good. I don't tend to sleep deeply these days, but there we go. But today, we need to have a little look around and explore, see what we can find in this hotel, in this resort. So we're going to do a bit of a hotel tour. Obviously, I've never been here before. I've never been to Vietnam. I was asked that as well when I was being walked through the room by the lovely lady whose job, I guess, is to show people where the rooms are. Because, you know, I guess this place is a bit of a maze. And yeah, I suppose I was quite tired and I could have got a bit lost. So, easy to be shown. Anyway, she said, you know, is this your first time in Phu Quoc? And I said, yes, this is. And she goes, oh, how many times have you been to Vietnam? And I said, well, this is the first time also. Which I suppose I can't really say that I've done much of Vietnam if I'm only going to be here on this island. But, you know, it's the first visit of perhaps many. Last year I did Singapore. I'm trying to do more Asian places. Because I've done a lot of Europe travels, a lot of America, both East and West Coast. Not so much in the middle, apart from Texas. But I'm trying to see more of Asia. I don't know why I'm still holding my watch. I need to put that on. It's just waving it around. I grab random things and I just fiddle. I can't help but fiddle. Which is why I also pace as well. When I'm talking, I also move around. It's hard to get my steps in. I do a lot of sitting down for my sort of work. You know, running businesses and doing software engineering. It's a very sit-down sort of job. So I, quite often when I'm on the phone or if I'm doing this, apparently, I will pace around. So hopefully you don't get too sort of dizzy by me spinning around like this. I do apologise. You might need to just sort of close your eyes when I'm talking, which might give you other sort of trauma. Anyway, what was I saying? I had no idea. Singapore. I did Singapore last year, which is really, really nice. I love Singapore and I want to go back there again. In fact, I think I'm going to be going back there next year for reasons that I'll explain over time. I got some interesting adventures lined up over the next 2 years, really. I'm already quite well planned for 2025. I've got things already being planned for 2026. Some things are already booked. Other things are just sort of penciled in of, this is what I'm thinking of doing. Just wait until I can actually book it. And I've also got things in mind for 2027. That's wild. Right? 3 years worth of things all lined up. And it's basically something every single month of the year. I have this thing, you know, where I travel a lot. I fly a lot. And I think this year, in 2025, I'm going to be doing over 50 flights. It may even get over 60. I've already done 4 this year, which is a whole thing. A friend of mine works for an airline, and he wanted me to fly on that airline with him whilst he was piloting the aircraft. Thankfully I survived, otherwise I wouldn't be here talking to you now. But we did 4 flights in a day. It was following the whole sector. We did Manchester to Amsterdam and back, and then Manchester to Paris and back, which was really difficult because I had to get off the plane, run through the airport system, through security, and come back in to reboard. And the layover was like 25 minutes. So very, very difficult, but I managed it. But yeah, that's 4 flights of the year. I've now done a further 3 from London to Doha, to Vietnam to Phu Quoc, and it'll be another 3 on the way back. But yes, with doing over 50 flights, that means the idea is I'll be flying every single month between now and I'm trying to think when I won't be flying. I don't think there is a month. At the moment, the way things stand in terms of how far forward I can actually book flights, I am now booked to fly every single month. And that might continue. I might just be the person that will always fly at least once a month. That's daunting. But yes, there we go. This flight as well that I did, it's probably one of the most insane ones. I've never done, had to do 3 flights to get somewhere continuously. I did go to Hawaii last year, and I broke that down. I did London to New York, then New York to LA, and then LA to Hawaii, and then back again. But the reason I did that was because I wanted to do one flight per day. So I flew to New York, I spent the night in New York, then flew to LA, spent the night in LA, and then onwards to Hawaii, and then spent a few days in Hawaii, and then did the same reverse. It's just sort of breaking it down and making a bit of a fun sort of journey out of it. Whereas this was 3 flights all back to back, which is definitely a lot more challenging, a lot more exhausting. I felt very, very tired. I've also been a bit under the weather as well, which you may have noticed over the past couple vlogs or so, where I sounded like I've been on death's door. Part of that was because of traveling. Part of that is I'm not 100%. I have been fighting a little bug, which I still kind of have. So I probably still sound a bit rough or a bit out of breath as well. That's not because I'm wildly unhealthy. That's just because I'm struggling with something. But the show must go on. We must continue. I do feel better today, though. I do feel a lot more alive and active and a lot more chatty, too. I have more things to say. It's very difficult when you're just dying, because all you want to do is just switch off. So, hey-ho. But let's get started. I did say that I would show the outside of this room, as mentioned in the previous vlog. This is the junior suite here in the InterContinental, which is lovely. It just feels like an apartment. It really does. It feels like an apartment. And yeah, it's great. I've used the shower, which is awesome. Nice rain shower. Really, really, really good. But I will now show you the outside, because I haven't seen it yet either, apart from peering through the window. I did walk out there yesterday in the dark, but again, it's dark, can't see anything. So we will now actually have a look together. Or out, rather. Whichever way. But nice, big green area. And I even have my own seat, all nicely chill, and my own lounges as well. So I haven't even got to go anywhere. There's a room next door. And then an incredible view of the ocean. So yes, this was the Sea View Junior Suite. It's very green around here as well. So there's so much else I can see. Because we do have the bathroom over here, so if you're in the bath, this is what you'll see. As a view, which isn't much, it's the pool down there. And the sun up there. There you go, there's the pool. Incredible. Amazing. Sunnies are on. Oh, it's very warm as well. I like it. It's hard to get used to. Being in the UK is one of the bad things of being in the UK. We're so used to the cold, miserable weather. We prefer the heat. I think it's nice when it's warm, but it's just tough because we're not used to it. So we really, really feel it, especially in humid countries. I mean, the UK is quite humid as well. We do suffer with the humidity when it is warm. But again, we're not used to it. We're not used to it. But I love it. I like it out here. It's really nice. I can hear some work going on. Can I peek around here? Anybody in here? Oh, yep, there I do have neighbours. I can see their shoes. So there is people next door. I think it's great that I got my own lounge as well. I haven't got to go anywhere if I don't want to. I can get room service. I mean, it's a miserable thing. But, if you wanted to stay in the confines of your suite, again, it is like an apartment. Haven't got to go anywhere. But we will. We'll have a little look around. We'll have to try the pool at some point as well. Can't say no to that. So let's have a little wander. Make sure it actually closes. It's like got a random trolley of towels. More greenery through here as well. Some random steps, but it's very green around here. It seems to be a kids' play area down there as well. I'll have to wander around the entire area, I think, and just see what we got. Wow. Nice. Oh my, look at the fishes. They're huge. I'm gonna take a look at that, I think. Have a look at those up close. They're massive. That's unbelievable. Let's go down. We can try up. I know there is a rooftop bar as well. Obviously on the roof, very, very top. So we will check that out, especially at night as well, I think. But yeah, it's just corridors. Got a corridor down there and a corridor down there for other rooms. I think they have like 2 wings and then, well, I suppose it's 4. There's 4 wings. Because yeah, there's a bit opposite, you know, parallel to where I am. So, big place. Right, so the lobby's on the 4th floor, I'm on the 5th. That's confusing. It's also air conditioned, the elevator as well, it's lovely. It's really nice. So we've got a little supermarket type place there as well with bits and pieces. Might be worth getting stuff. I don't know if where I go to get more water if I want more water. I don't know if I get more complimentary in the room when I get room service. Not room service, but like the maid. I have to check that out. So tempting. I really want to just lay in that all day, every day. That'll be me done. So this is the main entrance that I walked in yesterday. It was the ass end of a elevator shaft all the way up. But yeah, it's nice. Nice sort of grand entrance as you walk in. I was a bit sort of disorientated when I came in yesterday because it was obviously late, it was dark, I was tired. Nice. Nice big entrance. Don't know what Pearl is. Might have to go check that out and see. But heading back into the hotel now anyway, there's obviously not much at the front, just thought I'd take a look. It helps get the bearings of where the hell I am and where to go next. Just some casual seating area over here I can check out. Oh, they have doors open as well. God, it's tempting to walk out into here. It's really, really tempting. Let's have a little look. That is really chill. Could just sit here and relax. In fact, I'm gonna. Nothing wrong with doing this, just... It's hot though, it's warm. There's really breezy points in the hotel where you can totally tell my hair's getting thrown over the place today. But yeah, so look at the corridors, you get a nice sort of breeze coming through, it's lovely. Whereas here, not so much. Although I am sat on the bit where the door is not exactly open for this, it's probably my fault. But yeah, it's chill. Nice relaxing music in the background. It's a nice place. Really, really nice place. Ah, so Pearl is a Pearl Lounge. There we go. So the main tower here, our room is over here somewhere. And you can see we have then the Sky Tower. We're on the Wing 3000. So let's have a look then at the pool and work our way down towards the beach. And then back up around there. There's also a spa as well. I think 21 is the spa. Yes, I'm gonna have to check that out too. Got another shop. Fine concept, whatever that is. It is funny when I am doing bits of the camera, and then people walk by and look at me funny. And it's like, well, I'm not the only one that does this. You know, maybe it is unusual to some, but a lot of us do this these days. See what I mean with the wind? Okay, so I'm guessing over here, this is where you can do breakfast as well, which I was not awake for this morning. It is complimentary, but I'm not usually much of a morning person anyway. I never really get up for breakfast. I will try, I think, and make an effort for it, but I just always find it difficult to do. But yeah, I'm a night owl. I work late, you know, into the early hours of the morning, usually. So that means I sleep in naturally on the mornings. We have the pool area, which actually seems quite quiet. But if I can find any lounges, there's a few maybe dotted around, but lots of towels on, so it's the usual sort of situation of them being reserved. I love the sound of just water dripping. It's so relaxing. Makes you want to pee though. So there is that. Oh, let's walk along here. Oh yeah, kid just fell over. This pool looks nice. I'm being chased. Kid didn't learn his lesson, he's now running. But this pool is very nice. Got Sea Shack, which might be a good place to eat. I am getting a bit hungry now. I wasn't feeling all that hungry before, but now that I'm seeing food and I can smell food, I am now feeling rather peckish. What's this all about? It's a random sort of area to chill. It is very hot as well. Whew. Cool, getting out of the sort of the more shaded area. Look at that. And again, my room's up there somewhere. That's amazing. Yeah, getting out of the shaded areas, you can really feel that heat. And I gotta be careful as well. I haven't got sun cream on. I probably should have, so I can't stay out in it too long. There you go. You have to get some cream on. I'm a bit naughty for that usually. I tend to forget, and then I tend to burn, and then I don't learn my lesson either. Just like the kid who was running along, tripping up. I don't learn my lessons either. So there we go. Even as adults, doesn't make a difference. But let's have a look at the beach, shall we? If I can find the way. It's got a really nice path right on the front of the hotel as well. And especially at night, I suppose, when it's cooler-ish and you're not at risk of burning, it could make for a really nice walk. I might have to try that one evening. I do like my walks. I like moving around as much as I can. But yeah, I might have to go into the Sea Shack place as well and get a burger. I see they do burgers. And I saw that on the menu as well, so it might be... Well, it is lunchtime, it is 1:30, so I should probably have some lunch and do a cheeky charge to the room. But yeah, I don't see many people in the sea. I don't know if that... Oh, there are a couple actually. So, whether it's warm, I might have to try that out in a bit. Don't really have the right footwear for walking on the beach at the moment. I'll have to get something else from the room. But yeah, this place is nice. Oh, I found a volleyball court by the looks of it. No one playing. I do enjoy volleyball. Let's try that again. Volleyball. I'm not very good, but hey, it's the participation that counts. Yeah, I'm gonna walk back into the hotel now and go up the side, as we said. Now this is cool. This is a random find, but it's shaded. Oh, this is great. There's not much room in it though, to be fair, a bit. But that will do. I could probably fall asleep here. Wow. This is amazing. That was so relaxing. Genuinely, I think I stayed there for about half an hour, just swinging back and forth. And, oh, bikes. I was told that they are free. So that's where they are. So this does seem to be like the kids' play area, little water thing. It's fun. It's got slides as well. There's slides over there. That's really cool. I mean, if my friend and colleague Connor was here, we'd be going down those slides, regardless of whether they're for kids or not. We are just massive kids at the end of the day. But has to be done. Has to be done. The amount of hotels we've gone to with their own little mini water park, and we've had fun. There was one in Turkey, and they had this sort of like wave type slide that you went down, and it's all about creating the biggest splash at the bottom, the biggest tidal wave. Safe to say we did a very good job at that. We managed to impress some other guests in the hotel with how much of a splash we made. It was a good day. It was a really, really fun day. We've got giant chess as well. I would show you, but there are people currently playing it. I do enjoy chess. So that's sort of the back end of the hotel. I wonder what else we can see then. Let's have a little look. I found the fish. Look at the size of him. He's looking at me. He's so big. They're all coming over. I think they expect me to feed them. There's a black one in it as well. He's blending in. And he's now being nibbled by the golden one. Incredible. Oh, this is nice as well. I would sit on that wall. I get a wet bum, but it's the sort of thing I would do. Look at them all. They're massive. Absolutely huge. I think they expected me to feed them. They're all looking at me. Look at them. Every single one of them is like, oh look, someone's going to feed us. But I don't have anything, I'm afraid. I am not your feeder. And they probably don't allow that sort of thing either. But they are huge. I wonder if they use them at all. Like, do they serve fish here? And it comes from their own supply of fish. Be a bit cruel, wouldn't it? But it wouldn't surprise me. Back at the top of the hotel, do a cheeky little picture. Always got to get the pictures in for the gram. Right, so if I can find where this spa is. What's down here? What's on this side? I can see a water sprinkler and I want to jump in front of it. Okay, so this is chill. This is just... I think these are the little villa type things they have as well that you can get here. Different sort of... So we have the spa this way. That's good to know. And then all sorts of other stuff that way, all the way back down to the front. Let's go this way then, because we've been down to the front. Yeah, nice views from these hotels. Rooms. I can't speak half the time. But yeah, imagine having that as your view. That's really, really nice. That's incredible. Well, I found where the spa is. It is tempting. I might have to look at the spa prices, because I do love a massage. And see where I can actually book one. I might look into that. I haven't got many days, but I can never turn down a spa, usually. I know what that's what about. Let's continue walking up. Got some building work going on over there, and some person is watering a palm tree. I guess they don't get much. I don't know actually, how often does it rain here? Nice views though from here. I'm walking around the perimeter of the hotel, and there's nice sort of mountains in the distance, but all covered in trees. So it's really nice. So there we go. That is basically a tour of the InterContinental on Phú Quốc. As I mentioned, the driver had no idea where they were going. They messaged me as well this morning saying they offer taxi services in general. And it's like, well, that's great, but he didn't do the best of jobs getting me to the hotel. So, you know, would I trust him to do other taxi journeys if I needed to go somewhere? Probably not. So there's that. But yeah, we drove in. But I mean, it's a little bit confusing as well, because again, it was dark. But we came in and we parked up outside the sort of conference area, and security had to tell us that actually it's up the ramp, which I'm now walking up. So yeah, going back onto the 4th floor, which is where the lobby is. I was on floor 2/1, depending on the hills that I've been going up and down. But there we go. Now I think time for some lunch. Need to go back to that shack, sea shack, whatever it's called, and try out the burger, I think. Let's do that. So, got a nice selection of drinks. I might go for a cocktail, to be honest. I'm very tempted by the Summer Storm. Why not? And nice big menu as well. I think I might go for the cheeseburger, as I said though. And I'm also tempted by the chocolate hot to the cream. Cocktail has arrived. That's good. That's very good. Also in the air-conditioned part of the restaurant as well. I was given the option and I thought I prefer to be cooling down a little bit whilst I eat with a nice refreshing drink. So that's what I did. Dinner has been served. Nice juicy looking burger and some chips. Let's do this. Not a bad burger. That hit the spot. That's done me for lunch. Nice. And the drink is amazing as well. Really, really good. Nice little kick for the afternoon. Alright, on the move again. Lunch is done, which is good. It's now 3 o'clock. Quite a late lunch in the end, but I also took about 30 minutes after eating just to sit down and relax and catch up on some news as well, see what's going on in the world. It's the problem with travelling for 24 hours or more than. You lose track a little bit of what's going on elsewhere. And there's been a few things in the news, interestingly, but there we go. That's politics for you. But let's have a look at the top of the hotel. Let's work our way up. There's also a gym as well, so not that I use it all. I mean, as you can see, I'm not exactly ripped like a bodybuilder, but we can have a little nosy. Why not? There's a moth. Hello, little mothie. Okay, so there is a separate elevator for the Sky Tower, but the gym and the lounge are also down here too. So that's good to know that you got to use a separate elevator, because I did look at it thinking, you know, 6th floor is above this. So I was like, that doesn't seem high enough. And that would be why there is a separate elevator. Isn't those there? Is that where it is? Well, it's not a way. Okay. I don't know. I don't even know how you get there. I feel like you can. That doesn't look like somewhere you can walk on. Yeah, it's not. Here is the Pearl Lounge. I don't know. I'm guessing anyone can go in there. Operating time between 1 PM and 8 PM. Oh, do desserts and stuff. So yes, just a place to chill. Not bad, not bad. I found the gym. That's down here. Let's have a look around. There are people using it, so I won't stay too long. Got punching bags or mitts for your hands. The staff is so friendly here. Just someone got on the elevator who works here and just greeted me and then said goodbye again and then got off on his floor. It's so friendly. It's just not used to it in England. You don't get that. Everyone's miserable. But here, very friendly. The view from up here though. That is a really nice view. Plenty of space for more buildings to be done as well. And I'm guessing it will have more done as it gets more of a popular location. So it's still the floor above. That's interesting. And that as well. If you don't like heights. God, that is terrifying. I mean, I don't get like vertigo, but that sends me. Jeez. So how do I get up another level then? Because the elevator only went to floor 18. What do I do? Genuinely no idea. So these elevators here say they don't service this floor, but they do clearly go up there. It also seems shut at the moment. I need to double check what time it opens. Looks like it's not currently open. So that might be a job for tonight. To actually figure out how we get there. That's an adventure in itself. So it does say Sky Tower elevator was down there. So genuinely no idea. I don't understand that. I don't get how you get there. Because there's no button in that elevator to actually take you there. So, not very useful. Right, I also can't get that same elevator to the floor that I'm on. I've got to go to the side elevator to go down one more floor. This place is a bit of a maze. But heading back towards the room now, I think I've got a few bits of work items to take care of. Home sweet home, and the good news is, you do get new bottles of water when you get your room done up, so that is good to know. That is good to know, and they also seem to have tidied up my power cables. Oh, I've lost half my pillows though. I only have 2 on the bed. 2 put down there. Where's the other like 50 that I had on the bed? What's going on? Why have they stolen my pillows? I mean, I wasn't using them, but you know, it'd be nice if I actually had the option of using them. Where's she put them? Dirty bitch. What's she done? She hidden them somewhere else. I'm very tempted to have a bath, you know, because you even get this green tea bolt salt. Bolt? It's not bath soap. Salt. Yeah. You figure it out, because I don't know. And a scrub, I guess. It's tempting. And then I'll see a nice view of trees. So that's quite good. That's quite good. Ah, I have found where she's hidden the rest of the birds. One there, and one there. There's my other 3. So I can grab them if I want them, but I guess I did only technically use 2, and maybe the small ones as well for a bit of, you know, extra padding. But there we go. I got caught out yesterday as well when I had to pay a holding amount on my card just for, you know, incidentals and anything else that you might purchase. The keypad to enter in my PIN, the numbers are all over the place in a really random order. Not sure if someone's knocked on the door. In a really, really random order. And it really threw me. And I was trying to find the first number of my card. And I looked so confused. And the guy behind the desk said, oh, it's for your PIN. I was like, yeah, I know it's 4. I just can't find the number that I want. Because it's not in the usual 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It was all over the place. It was so bizarre. So that was weird. But, right, I have some work to do. I got to do some bits and pieces. So it's 3:30. Going to spend the rest of the afternoon getting on with a few bits of work. That's what I do. That's the reason why I'm able to do a lot of these trips, is because I work remotely. You know, I run several businesses and I can never really take time off. There's always something to do. So I still find time in between doing stuff to crack on. But there we go. Work time. So I have spent the afternoon working, and I may have napped as well a little bit. I'm still catching up massively on sleep, but I have got some work done. I have got more work to do. It is now nighttime. The sun has long set. I had to close the curtains as well, because as the sun sets, I'm going to have a perfect view of the sunset. So I'm going to watch that one evening when I have some time, and I'll show you guys as well. But as the sun drops down, it came right in the room, and the room is covered by windows. So it just massively heated up. I just melted completely. The aircon couldn't cope, so I unfortunately had to block out the sun because the room was just turning into an oven. But there we go. But it is now dark outside, so let's have a little look again and see if we can see those pretty lights. Pretty lights in the distance. I've also ordered food as well, so I've gone for room service again because I can't bother to go anywhere tonight. As I said, I'm still trying to recover from the travelling and from being not 100% as well. I was thinking this, usually when you start off 100%, perfectly healthy, not feeling unwell, and you travel for a whole day, by the end of it, you might sort of hit 70% on the sort of the feel-good factor. Whereas I was probably already 70% before I started the day. And then, I probably got down to about 40% by the time I got to the hotel yesterday. So feeling better, maybe about 80% today. But just trying to sleep a lot, try and recover so I can get back to my normal fit and healthy self. Because it's not fun being unwell. But there we go, let's have a look outside. I can hear music in the background as well, something's going on. I will have to explore the evening entertainment as well at some point. Like I said, just not tonight. Today is Sunday, so today is just relaxing, just chill. But I am looking forward to a sunset from here though. Look at all of these lights. I did Google this as well. It is actually an official thing. It's something you can actually do as well. You can go out on some of these. But let's see if I can find it again. It is a island cruise tour, sunset dinner and squid fishing. You can enjoy a sunset and squid fishing boat tour with dinner on the island, watch the sunset from the boat, learn how to catch squid, interesting, and enjoy a light dinner on board. And they all massively light up. That's what they do. So, yeah, that's really cool. Maybe one day in the future when I come back to here, because I'm sure I will. I don't think this will be the only time I'll ever visit here. And I might bring people as well the next time. Food is here. I went for the carbonara as well. I said that yesterday, that the carbonara sounded interesting, and I did it with penne, or pen, however it's supposed to be pronounced. I prefer penne. It sounds more, more interesting, whereas pen just sounds boring. Also got some bread as well. Can't go wrong with a bit of bread and some butter. That'll be nice. And I went for a cheeky little dessert as well. I have no idea what it is. Ice cream with like little cakey bits as well, and I guess some chocolate. So I guess you pour that on top and you make an absolute mess. So let's get tucked in. That was good. That was really tasty. You're going to learn very quickly just how much I love pasta and Italian food in general. Pasta, pizza, and that carbonara is very good. Now on for the dessert. Let's try it out. That was good. I'm not a massive ice cream fan. I got sensitive-ish teeth, so I tend to steer away from it. But that was pretty good. Man, it was such a mess today as well. Really messy hair today. It's one of those days where it just doesn't want to do the right thing. But that was a good meal. That's done me for the night. So now, back to work. Well, that is another day done. It's been quite a lot of work this evening. For those that don't know, I do a lot of software engineering, and we have some new products that are coming out and being announced at an event in mid-March, which I will also be vlogging parts of as well to show how things work from a more company point of view. But because of that, there's been a lot of work needing to be done to get things ready, because it's only a couple of weeks away now. So I've been doing quite a lot of that today. But tomorrow is a whole new day. Tomorrow we're going to do something. Not sure what. We still have the rooftop bar to have a look at, which is open in the evenings. And there may be some other things around the hotel as well that we haven't yet seen. So we'll do that. But it is now, I have no watch on. So don't know why I'm looking there. My watch is currently charging. But it is now midnight. I should probably get some sleep. Because again, I'm still trying to recover. And yeah, but there we go. Until the next one, thank you so much for joining this vlog. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!